question here. Chris is about customizing line items for the quotes. Do you see that question coming in?
Yep.
Would you mind walking through how to customize is it quotes that here?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and we can just make me presenter. Okay. And then I will show my screen.
All right, you should have it now.
All right, perfect. All right, you see that all right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so yeah, it was a couple Sugar versions ago where this was drastically improved and updated. So the way that quote line item specifically used to work back in the day was you had this huge JavaScript file that you had to customize with code by hand to add any kind of new fields that you wanted as columns within the line item section, do any kind of custom calculations, all that kind of stuff. Nowadays, you have an area within the admin that functions very similar to how like your forecasting setup is within Sugar. So if you have admin access, you can go to the admin area and then you can go down to the products and quotes section here. And you'll see we have the quotes configuration option. So now we have a couple of different options that are just essentially just point and click types of configurations nowadays. So the summary bar header preview. So again, it just typically shows the totals, rather discounts, subtotals, taxes, all that kind of stuff. You'll also have the worksheet column. So this would be the actual line items that you're seeing as you're adding your products from the product catalog or just free typing in some products. And then the grand totals footer as well. So you'll see also then on the right-hand side, we have the list of fields that we have access to actually just check off and they'll be added to our section. So if we want to add something to the line items, just select the worksheet columns over here. And let's say I want to show, so right now we're showing part number, currency rate, line item quantity, discounts, discount percentage, line item total. Let's say I want to also include the type there. So you can see as I'm clicking, it's adding that in. I can bring that over, just clicking and dragging. Let's say that I don't necessarily need the part number. That's not as important to me here. And let's say I don't want to show maybe the discount amount values. But I do want to show status. Maybe I want to show the service start dates and end dates. So as I'm clicking, it's adding those into the line item section. And then again, if I want to kind of configure the layout itself, just click and drag, and it will be updated as needed. So say I'm all good with this, we'll go ahead and hit save. It's going to update our line items layout. So we'll have a loading here. Then now if I go to a quote record and just go ahead and bring up one for the demo here. And then there is all of our fields that we just added. So some of these products we already had some values already in there. Service was checked off, renewable was checked off. So much simpler and quicker nowadays to do than you did back in the day. Now, one of the things that we run into, with older customers that had a lot of customizations with quota line items is, what's the effort that it's going to take to essentially get this up to, using the new framework with Sidecar, with Sugar, using the quota line item configuration tool to, essentially build everything how it used to be from older versions that did it with that big JavaScript file. And I would say it really is a case-by-case basis. Kind of depends on, is it just that you have some custom fields? We just need to add those in, just do like what I just showed here. There's no kind of weird formulas or pricing calculations that are being done on the back end. If so, then there might be some things where we have to extend that view with some code to kind of do those custom calculations. But so far, we really haven't ran into too many situations like that. Most of the time, people are just really just having some custom fields that they're just capturing data from.